never gonna believe what's happening with the weather. Like, get home and board up your windows, Steven. There's a hailstorm coming through.
Oh my gosh.
And it's thanks to Nancy Andrews, who
Okay.
wants us to do Pink's What About Us? And I made a promise, baby. And I've gone months after a promise. This is only a day. Yes, yes. Um, so we're gonna be looking at Angelica Hale's "What About Us" by Pink, and I got to give her some credit. First of all, for having over 3 million subscribers, and also for doing the full song, 4 minutes and 51 seconds. A lot of artists will do the shortened version.
Yes. They want to do the truncated version because they want to make sure their voice is as strong as possible. But we do know Angelica Hale has a nice, strong voice. Let's see if she can maintain it throughout this whole song. It's one of the things I'm going to be listening for.
If you start talking, I will pause it.
Okay.
We are searchlights we can see in the dark. We are rockets pointing up at the stars.
One thing about this opening, this is a good song to cover, in my opinion, because it starts here and it definitely skyrockets and peaks. So if you don't have the chops and you don't have the timing, we will definitely hear it. So this will either come across great for her or it will come across not great at all. There's no middle ground with a song like this. It's designed to be sung really powerfully by the end. So we'll see if Angelica's up for it. And she got that blue butterfly shirt.
She definitely gave herself a place to go rather than coming in hot. She's never really I've never seen her do the music video in the background, but we'll get back to it. But pretty cool.
We are billions of beautiful hearts, and you sold us down the river too far.
Why wouldn't written song?
What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answers? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever after?
This is really good. Is this kind of a dance version, kind of a remix?
Yeah, yeah, it's like the way that they're doing the beat is very interesting. It's kind of got like a kind of a dancey vibe, almost like a Goomba rhythm in Latin music. Woo, fancy.
Yeah, I really like it so far.
What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disasters? Oh, what about love?
That's a good take.
What about trust? What about us?
Okay, okay, so I think the first, the first time that she went into like the song starts here, it builds and then it goes high and then it kind of dips back down. I will say that that was a pretty successful first rendering of kind of the faster, more energetic part. But because it goes up and then down, if every peak has to be higher than the one before it. So we'll see if she can capitalize on the good work that she did in the first chorus and verse.
Want to be so. We are children
There you go.
that need to be loved. We will live, we can.
That beat comes in at the perfect time, and she's really doing a good job. Just riding with it.
Yeah, so far so good, most definitely.
When you call, but man, you fooled us. Enough What about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? Hey, what about us? What about all the things that ended in disasters? Oh, what about love? What about trust? What about
Nice.
us?
Come on.
It's a little bigger than the last time, so it's good. Oh,
What about us? Whoa, yeah, whoa.
That's what's gonna help her in her career. Especially, it seems like she might be working with Disney. That right there is gonna help her in her career. I want to take that back, baby. I am excited about this, and the different camera angles I think is really good. So whoever directed this, nice job.
What about us? Whoa, yeah, whoa. Sticks and stones, they may break these bones, but then I'll be ready. Are you ready? It's the start of us waking up. Come on, are you ready? I'll be ready. I don't want control, I want to let go. But now it's time to let them know. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answer?
Sign of a good cover is I really want to sing along with it. Like I need to sing along with it.
What about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? Hey, what about us? What about all the things that ended in disasters? Oh, what about love? What about trust? What about us? 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 What about us?
Everyone we react to, I feel is the most consistent. She's got the 360 batting average. Like I just feel she's the most consistent hitting the notes. And some people think maybe she does tricks too much. You know what? She pulled it off in this song. So
I disagree. I disagree with that notion that she does too many tricks.
yeah,
I think, you know, showing off your voice, especially in a modern context, is pivotal. And she does that. It's a song, it's a pop song. Pop
cover.
songs lend themselves towards that kind of thing, and Pink songs even more so. I don't see anything wrong with how she played this. I think it was done very well. I think it's one of those things that's to her credit. Um, I think sometimes if I had a note for Angelica Hale, at times it feels like she's not really into the song. She can always get into singing them, but that's not the same as feeling like she's feeling the song. This one I feel like she felt as she was singing it. I really felt that way.
She also connected with us. Usually she's not looking into the camera. She did a lot more looking into the camera. And, so if she's grabbing those emotions, then she's emoting those emotions towards us, which I thought was pretty awesome. So I think we have two
Well, and I
thumbs
mean,
up.
and it's a yes, and you noted in the beginning that it's a longer song, right?
Yep.
Over 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes, and it just sailed by, man. It just whipped on by. So that's a really great job.
Yeah.
It's one thing to maintain an energy level for 2 minutes, and another thing altogether to do it for almost 5.
And every time we pause it, that's a good thing. That means we're seeing something that we love. Um, thank you very much, Nancy Andrews.
Yeah, good
For
suggestion.
great suggestion. I'm glad you were able to join me for this. We will be right back with a little more Angelica Hale.